Hey family, it's your girl Charmaine Holland coming to you. And guess what? I got some information to share with you. I was at Hobby Lobby this week, and one of my favorite ladies who I always see cuts my material. And so I haven't seen her in a while, and so she asked me how I was doing. I said, I'm doing fine. What about you? She said, I'm not doing well. And I said, why? What's wrong? She said, I'm mad as hell. I said, huh? She said, I'm mad. I'm angry. I said, why are you angry? She said, my husband just died August, and I'm mad that he left me. And I said, okay. And I said, how long were y'all married? She said, I was married 58 years. And when she said that, I noticed there's a trend that's going around. I have came across so far 4 women whose husband died, and they are so angry and they're stuck. They can't move forward. And as I sit there and I analyze their scenario, their situation and everything, I'm getting more closer to one of them to understand what's taking place. And I think a lot of it has to do with, one, forgiveness. Sometimes how they treated the husband. There's a lot of sadness, angriness that's going on. Definitely alone, your other half, has left you, and it's like, what do I do now? Especially the woman who's 50, who's been married for 58 years. I have another one who was married for 36 years. She's an English teacher. She was the author of 8 books, and it's going on now 2 years, and I reach out to her all the time just to check and see how she's doing, to see if she's making some progress moving forward. And she keeps saying she's going to do something, but when I check on her, she's just stuck. She's stuck, but a lot has to deal with her. What issues that she has not overcame. Life trauma showed up. And so we talk about some of the issues. And what I realize is that we get into a relationship thinking that our problem's gonna go away. We have a new mate, we excited, we do fun things, we build, we do this, we do all this other stuff, right? But once that individual is gone, your situation never left. So it's beautiful that if you get into a relationship with somebody, deal with your issues, because it's going to show up even when he leaves or when she leaves. Your issues is never going to go away. All we doing is putting a Band-Aid on, or we covering it with something else. In reality, that's what it is. So if you have a loved one who have lost her husband, and she's stuck and she doesn't know what's going on, or she don't know how to come out of that box that she's in, I want you to be patient with her. Because not only is she grieving for her husband, but she's going through so much. It's almost as if she's going through a journey as if her husband was never there. And imagine 50-something years that your husband is not there, but now I have to go back to that young girl and deal with her issues. So she got married when she was 17 years old, and she's been married for 58 years, and she's so angry that he left her. And I asked her if she wanted a hug, and I gave her a big hug. I just squeezed her so tight and told her it's gonna be okay. There's some things that you gotta do. There's some serious homework you gotta go. You gotta do some deep diving, searching inside that inner spirit stuff, that inner child. That's what you gotta do for you to overcome. And so for every woman who I have talked to, that's pretty much what the issue is. But I always say, whatever that man gave you, all that joy, that happiness, and everything that you have learned, don't let that go. Hold on to it. Man, walk in it, because you're going to need that strength. Don't just discount it as if it didn't happen. Embrace it with love and continue on your journey. But it's going to be a journey for you to go back and work on the issues that you haven't worked on. And that's pretty much what it is. So I leave you with that. I hope that was helpful to anybody who have lost a loved one and not sure exactly what is going on, why you feel stuck, why you can't come outside the box, why you feel angry, why you don't have that joy and happiness. It's time to go back and talk to that little child inside of you and find out, what is it that I need to learn? What is it that I need to undo? What is it that I need to forgive so I can move forward? Well, I do one-on-one coaching. I am a spiritual mentor, and I will drop a link in my social media channel so you can reach me anytime if you want to conversate. In the meantime, I leave you with nothing but peace. Your girl Charmaine Howard coming to you.